what's up, everybody? This is Donster D, and we are going to rate Real Racing 3. Now, this game is made by Electronic Arts, and we all know the EA Sports that's in the game. So, a lot of this content is realistic. I mean, beyond realistic. But gameplay-wise, there's lots to do. So, let's get into it. Stay tuned to the end of the video for that rating. And then comment and tell me what kind of rating you would give Real Racing 3. Alright, let's get into it. So they have tournament, then they have weekly time trials, and wherever you rate from A to H, that's the kind of gold you get. Gold is really hard to get in this game, so say do the weekly time trial on a regular basis. I've played this game for a very long time, but I don't play it often. I maybe play this game once a month because it's hard to get cars anymore. When I first started playing, they had all kinds of events out where you can get the cars. Well, they don't do those events anymore. They do events to get cars. Here you can join a race team. They do events to get cars, but it's super hard. Like, you can maybe get through half of the content. I'll show you here in a second. See the Season 1 championship. If you do these championships, you'll get the car. So any of these championships down here ready to start, you can start those, and then whatever the car is, you can get that car if you finish the whole event. But like I said, the events are very hard. I maybe get through half of them, and then the rest of them you have to upgrade so much of the car that it takes more gold to upgrade the car and the driver, because you have to upgrade your drivers in some of the events. Once you spend all this gold on this car and your driver, there's almost no point in getting the car. You're like, okay, you know. So it's really hard to get, because you got to spend probably 2,000 gold just to upgrade a car to keep continuing in the event. And for me, that's just not worth it. So I don't even do any of these. I'll do them just to check out the car, because they let you drive the car even though you don't have it yet. But, you know, so I almost never do any of those. But here they have the Real Racing TV where they talk about the update, or they'll talk about what's up and coming. So that's kind of cool. And then here's another time trial you can earn. And this is the Ferrari one. So I have some of these Ferraris, so I can pretty much do these, I think. And here are the people that are on the top of the charts. So it has leaderboards and pretty much everything. But yeah, they have all these events. Pretty cool. And then here they have the motorsports section. They have the Formula 1, Formula E, NASCAR, GT4, European, GT3, IMSA, Endurance, Grand Touring, the prototypes. So here, we'll click on one, then you click on one, and then you have, you have the Euro Track Masters, and that gives you the stuff. And you open up the new events as you clear events. But they have like a little time trial. They'll have head-to-head. They'll have, I believe it's 8 cars elimination round. So that's pretty fun, especially when it's hard. And here you get open wheels, the Masters. Then you get Pro, Expert, Elite, Legend, and the exclusive cars. These are cars that you have maxed out on their upgrades. But when you max out a car on all its upgrades, you get everything free to make that car your own. So you have vinyls, rims, height adjustment. So this is the best car I've done so far, is my Audi. This is my Audi. So I've had a lot of people say, your Audi looks cool. which it does, but I tried to replicate it, and it's been so long that I don't remember how I did it. But a lot of this stuff, all this paint, vinyls, and rims and ride height, are free when you max out your car. So that's kind of cool. And then when you go to the garage to buy cars, they have all the manufacturers. They have Alfa Romeo, Ford, Formula E, Honda, Hyundai, KTM, Lamborghini, pretty much the whole works. And then you can click on them, and then you can see which ones you don't have. And the little blue dot down here, right above owned, that means that's a new car. That's a car that I haven't got, and that has been included in an update. And like I said, I don't play this game every day. It's only like once a month, once every 2 months maybe. So that's a new car, the C7 ZR1. And I did see that on one of the updates that they gave away a Camaro, 2017 Camaro, and I do have that in my cars somewhere. But some of these cars I have bought with gold because they were on sale, or it was like, I mean, the sale was like 50% off. There's my old BMW. It's pretty cool. That one I did not paint. A lot of these I haven't done. I mean, you can do basic stuff. Oh, I need to show you guys something. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think it's on the back of my... That wasn't what I wanted. Here, let me show you guys. We'll get to it. So I went through these. Apparently I didn't go through that one yet. Yeah, because I'm silly like that. I'll show you what I did on the back of my cars here. Somewhere. It's hard to tell where I'm at. They almost need your whole list, and then you can click on the car that you want instead of going right and left, right and left, right and left to find out which one you're looking for. Yeah, but these are some that I changed. My Lexus. See if I did it on this car. So on the back of some of these cars, woohoo! Donster D on YouTube. Check that out. So look for me on the track, because I'll most likely be in front of you. Download the game and we can race. So anyways, you can watch 5 videos per day to get gold. Factory face-off. I've done some of these. And they come out with new content quite often. So you'll be able to do these races, and you know, when you're going through these, if you don't have the car, like here's the time trial, and then these are the people that are on that time trial list. Later on, you can come down and they give you a chance to buy one of these cars for a decent price. That one's $240. I like to try and save my gold, you know, because it's hard to come by. You can, when you race, you can pick your crew, so you get higher money, or 2 times the auto engineer. When you race and you crash and stuff, you don't have to fix anything. He's pretty much the guy who just takes care of it. Then you don't have to sit there and wait for 3 days. This game back in the day used to have where you can only fix 3 cars at a time. And everybody was complaining because, you know, you race 3 cars in 20 minutes and then you can't race till tomorrow. So they finally did away with that. So now they put like 3-hour timers on your cars and stuff like that. So leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think of this game. The graphics are amazing. The racing is amazing. When you're racing, show you some gameplay. We'll do the exclusive. I'll show you my Acura. I have yet to get through some of these. But when you're racing, even when you're on the track, you're able to go into the settings and change whether you want. You go up here to pause, and then you can go to settings, and then you can change driver assist, traction control, steering. When you have all that stuff off, this game is super hard. So if you want a challenge, that's definitely a challenge. You can take a picture of your car, and here's the controllers. Tilt, I have tilt with just brake. It's automatic gas for me because it's hard for me to do all the pedals, and you know, some people like the wheel A over here on the far right where you have to hit the wheel. I can't do none of that. There's too many buttons for me. I'm kind of a simple guy that way. Anyway, let's get into some gameplay here. So I like this car. It's pretty cool. But a lot of the events, you know, this is Laguna Seca. A lot of the events, they call for a certain car. So even when you get these cars, you don't get to race them all the time because you're trying to do the other events. See, I just push people out of my way. This is 6 laps, so I might cut this short just, you know, so you guys can see what the gameplay's like. And they have all kinds of cameras, so you can change your view. There's the front, there's the hood, there's in-car. The in-car is amazing, and every car is different. Every car handles differently. Usually you can see him doing the paddle shifter and using his hands on the shifter, but you know, see, I already got a crack on my windshield from hitting that one guy. That one's a little hard for me. When I want a challenge, then I usually do that one, but right now I'm just trying to show you guys the gameplay. The graphics, like I said, they're amazing. I mean, it's Electronic Arts, so they're gonna come out with some awesome stuff. And this is a game that constantly updates, so you'll never be without any new content. They always come out with new cars. So overall, this game is like awesome. All right, let's quit here. Then you can watch your replays. Those are always fun. And you can change your cameras. Look at that full runner in the back of those people. Crazy Donster D. So, all right, let's head out, and then I am going to rate this game. So, overall, the gameplay is great. The graphics are amazing. The controls are amazing. I mean, the con is you don't get enough gold. I mean, it's hard to get gold. You have to pay with real money. And, you know, some people like to spend money on their entertainment like that. For me, I play so many games and rate so many games that it's hard for me to spend money on these games. I have not spent any money on this game at all. And I've had this game probably 6-7 years, I think. I'm not sure. It's been a while, but I've deleted it and then, you know, went like a year and then I re-add it and continue with it. So, overall, I'm going to give this a 9.5. Now, if you have a different rating than I do, put it down in the comments. If you have another racing game or any other game that you want me to rate, put it down in the comments. I'll check it out. I think the other con for me is that they don't have enough for customizing. Like, they don't have wide body kits, they don't have hoods, you can't put on wings, that kind of stuff. Which to me, wide body kits and wings and stuff are part of racing. But I know a lot of these racing series have their own rules and regulations. But some of the other, once we get the cars and we have the exclusive, we should be able to do a body kit. I mean, that would be amazing. Now, I think it just needs more of that kind of content instead of adding, I saw someone in the reviews said there's way too many cars in this game. That's why they quit. For me, I like that there's a lot of cars to choose from to race. They're all different. So, I mean, it'd be different if they only had 10 cars. And for me, that's kind of boring. You tell me. I mean, 10 cars or 300 cars? I'm going with the 300 cars because it's more enjoyable. I mean, 10 cars is nothing. 8 cars is nothing. So, tell me what you think down in the comments. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. See you on the next video. It'll be coming out soon. I am going to rate Darkness Rises. It's a great RPG game. Check that out. Download it before I rate it if you don't have it. And then we'll get into rating that one. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.